In this question, the principal says that no child below the age of 14 years shall be employed in any factory or mine or in any hazardous employment. Mani, a 13-year-old boy, worked at a tea stall run by his father outside an asbestos factory situated on the outskirts of Navi Mumbai. Mani used to give the kettle full of tea for the labourers and factory staff to the guard standing at the main gate of the factory twice a day. Now, if we look at the options, option A says that Mani's employment is valid as he was not working for the factory but for a tea stall owner. Option B says Mani's employment is invalid as partially his role amounts to hazardous employment. C says that Mani was a temporary worker and not an employee of tea stall. And D says Mani's employment is invalid as it violates his right to free education. Now, this concept is alien to this particular question, so this would not be the answer. Option C says talks about temporary worker, which is again not in question or in principle no relevance. Option B says Mani's employment is invalid as partially his role amounts to hazardous employment, but he was not exposed to any hazardous functionality. He was merely going and delivering the tea at the gate, so he was not exposed to any hazardous thing. Therefore, B cannot also not be the answer. So the correct answer option would be A. His employment is valid as he was not working for the factory but for the tea stall owner. That means he will not come under the principle because principle says that the person should be employed in a factory or mine or a hazardous employment. So his employment was not falling under any of these three categories. Therefore, it is a valid employment.